What's up, witches? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Coco. This is my weekly show, Stumbling into Success. So today is all about Wicked. I've never stepped into the wonderful world of Wicked. I love everything related to the Wizard of Oz though, so I'm sure I'm gonna be a fan of this. I haven't met a Wizard of Oz thing that I haven't liked. Todrick Hall did a video with Pentatonics. He also made his whole Straight Out of Oz album, which I was obsessed with. I literally saw that live when I was like in high school. If you actually know what that is, please say something in the comments. Journey Back to Oz, where Judy Garland's daughter, Liza Minnelli, played Dorothy. There was a book series that I really liked. It was called Dorothy Must Die, and it was like a twisted story of the Wizard of Oz, like following up on the first movie, which it turns out, I was Googling what Wicked is about. It turns out it matches those themes because Wicked is about like a corrupt government and discrimination towards the green skinned people, which was like a huge theme in Todrick Hall's thing. And let me tell you, one thing about me, I don't discriminate against the green people, okay? We love the green people over here. This is a safe space for the green people, okay? Here's my Shrek AirPod case. Fortunately, I cannot have you guys listen along with me because this is just so heavily copyrighted. But what I'm gonna do is go through the whole album. I'll tell you the name of the songs that I'm listening to and I'll let you know my reactions and thoughts on them. If you're familiar with the musical, you're gonna know what it is. If not, maybe you wanna get prepared before the movie comes out and listen to the songs, and then we could like chit chat about it. Like listen to the song and then see what I say. Listen to the song, see what I say. I'm not like familiar with the musical, so I don't know who's saying what and why they're saying what. So I'm gonna do my best. No One Mourns the Wicked is the first song. Oh my god, this is a long song. And while we're doing that, I think I'm gonna paint my nails because they're blank. They have nothing. And I thought it'd be cute if I did one Elphaba hand and one Glinda hand. Do you guys remember that meme where it was like whenever you see a green and pink thing next to each other, it's Cosmo and Wanda from the Fairly Odd Parents? Dude, they are thriving and hiding this year with all the Wicked things. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We're getting into the first song, No One Mourns the Wicked, and I feel like the green is what I must do for the nails. Okay, the instrumentals go crazy on this. I could just imagine flying monkeys. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but like... Ooh, and then sparkles. Glinda. Glinda, oh, magic. Magic. The instrumentals are gorgeous. Oh, we're getting into the lyrics. Good news, good news. She's dead. Time out. Pause the song. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead? That's Elphaba. How we started on Elphaba being dead? And I'm just real confused. They had a green elixir. Whoa. Wowie. Just the first song alone sets the stage and makes it so abundantly clear why this is like so many people's favorite musicals. I don't want to be dramatic. Like literally, I was like shaking, which is so weird, guys. It's like a very like not normal behavior for me. Seeing people like crying when they saw the new trailer for Wicked, very emotional, my reaction, and they're like actually crying and like, I don't want to say I get it because I just listened to the first song, you know? But it's like if that feeling for that song I had since I was a child and then had for all these years and then always wanted them to make a movie and then they were finally making a movie. Oh my god, I get why you guys are crying. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared I was gonna listen to this and be mean. I was actually really scared that I was gonna offend all the Wicked fandom. It's living up to the hype. And I feel like a lot of times when things are overhyped, they're just exactly that. They're like overhyped and they're not worth what everyone's like saying it is. But just already getting into the first song, like I'm feeling it, dude. I'm feeling it. Old Shiz is the next song. What I've seen everybody say is Shiz University is where they go to study witchcraft. The instrumentals are just like stunning. Ooh, I like the way Glinda goes like, oh, that's the wrong pitching, but if you're familiar with the show, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was just like a really short little choiry song, great harmonies. Nothing that really excites me, you know? But I think it definitely like makes sense in the show and like sets the scene. You know, I don't think anyone's saying like, oh, Dear Old Shiz is my favorite song from the whole Wicked musical. Like, no, I don't think that's what that is, but I think it's a great like scene opener. Automatically, they're already setting the scene for Glinda to be shady. They're like, oh my god, they said you used to be friends. And she's like, what do you mean by friend? I guess we did cross paths at school. You're a liar, Glinda. Idina Menzel. Children. This is Elsa. Elsa is singing this, guys. So I need to stop underestimating these songs. That's gotta be step number one. Cause like, I don't know, the name The Wizard and I just didn't hit for me. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna love this. And it's great. It's so good. The only thing is since it's Idina Menzel, I keep imagining Elsa singing it, and now I'm imagining Green Elsa. She slaps. She slaps. The Wizard and I. Like a story of a girl who's like underestimated, and then she's got this power. And she's just like inspired and she's gonna hone in on her gifts and like become something great. So the thing that I like about Elphaba is just like, just immediately off the bat, she's someone that you can relate to. Or maybe I'm exposing myself. I think it's a universal theme for people like growing up to feel like weird and strange and like a little odd and like they don't fit in. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking about myself, but like immediately I'm like, girl, I get you, girl, I am you. Oh, no one's gonna think you're weird anymore, and like all of us is going to love you. That's so relatable. Like, she sings to the outcast, girl. When I'm friends with the wizard, he's just gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're so good inside, like we should make you good outside. As in, take all the green off your skin. Wait, time out, guys. I think I might be Elphaba. Me. Literally me last week. Unlimited. My future's unlimited. Guys, that's literally what I was saying last week. I was just like, basically pissing my pants with how excited I am, because I just feel like I'm starting a brand new path. Like, I don't know, I feel like that girl. I feel like very unlimited right now. Like, I can do anything, and like that's such an empowering feeling. And like, Elphaba girl, we about to stumble in success. Except for, I know that's not the case. I know that's not the case. Because I read the synopsis of the story. Elphaba, in fact, does not stumble into success. And even if you don't know the story of Wicked, she, in fact, gets water poured onto her, and she's melting! So, in that respect, don't relate. But, like, this song, like, speaking of which, like, last week, I was like, oh, I'm gonna show you guys some plant progress, because we planted some seeds so we could grow and glow together, yeah? Okay, so here they are. They are no longer drowning. It was literally so soupy last episode when I did it. I don't know if you could see it because they are so minuscule. They are so tiny, but we have like a little sprout here and a little one there and a little one there. Miss Elphaba, her singing literally sounds like she's like reading my diary or something. She goes, I've just had a vision, almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy. And true, the vision's hazy. But I swear, someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that'll do with me. Like, oh, that literally is me. Like, guys, trust, I don't suffer from narcissism, but like, I think when you're a person who always like felt like an I don't want to say always, because there was definitely like places and times that I thrived, but I think like a lot of the time I did feel like an underdog. And it just makes you want to root for her. Makes this such a a tragedy. Oh. And then in the last few verses, like, not to sound like an English teacher, but girl, we're just hitting some foreshadowing, because she's like, oh, I'd be so happy I could melt. Girl, you do. She says, oh, when people see me, they will scream. They're gonna scream, but not for the reason that you're hoping for. Now I'm scared because everything Elphaba wants is everything I want. So, excuse me, is this foreshadowing when I get canceled? Not to make this all about me, but like, how can I not make it about me? She is me. We're on to what is this feeling? I will say a big thing that like stopped me from looking into a lot of theater shows is because you can't watch them like performing it online. It's just like the songs. And I thought it would be harder to follow the story. So that's honestly part of why I never like dug into it. But so far, like the story has been really easy to follow. I haven't had to like look up more information. I mean, again, we are only 4 songs deep. The songs tell the story. So, already eating my words. Know who Nessa is because my friend Lilly is like Lilly Hyder, shout out Lilly, is obsessed with Wicked. The only reason I know who Nessa is because of her. Nessa is like in a wheelchair. And it says there's some confusion about rooming here in Shiz. But of course I'll take care of Nessa. And Glinda's talking about how she'll rise above it. And the thing that's confusing for me is because... Wait. Is Nessa her sister? I know Elphaba and Glinda are roommates. So the thing that I was confused about is why is she taking care of Nessa, but that has to be her sister. She better answer. I guess I could Google it, but we want to hear from the expert herself.
Hello, you have reached...
Ugh. Okay, so we'll look it up. Who's Nessa? Who is Nessa in Wicked? She is Elphaba's sister, but she isn't the color green. And she is wheelchair bound. And I guess when she goes to school, her dad says, take care of her. Okay, it's not that confusing, but now that we know who Nessa is, first of all, Miss Thing over here doesn't like people judging her for her skin, but immediately she sees this girl and she goes, oh, she's blonde. I have a blonde roommate. So, like, at that point, you kind of get what you deserve. Anyways, this song is fun. That song is so fun, and okay, that's gonna be really fun to see these two perform. Our girl Elphaba's outnumbered, because even though she is loathing her, and she is loathing her, everyone at the school is like, oh my god, Glinda, you're so sweet. Oh. Guys, Lily's calling me back. Okay, I'll crop that out of the video. Hello, you're on speaker.
Oh, shit.
I just Googled my question, so we're good.
What was that?
I'm not too far into the musical. I'm on What Is This Feeling?
I love that song so much.
I like know it, but I don't know how I know it.
Olivia and I used to sing it all the time.
That'll do it, because I was like, I know a lot of Wicked songs, they did like synchronized swimming routines, but I couldn't see a routine to this song. So I was like, how do I know this? It was definitely you and Olivia. I didn't realize Nessa was her sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that adds up. And that also explains that little spoiler you told me.
Which one?
You said that Glinda told them to drop the house on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's the Wicked Witch of the East.
So I guess it would actually make sense for me to take these dolls out of the boxes and switch their clothes, since Glinda's actually a wolf in sheep's clothing, hey?
Yeah.
Sorry. Tell the people, how long have you been into Wicked?
I've been into Wicked since I was like 11, so since 2009.
Here's the thing. Have you ever watched Megamind?
Uh-huh.
Dude, Megamind was such like an emotional roller coaster ride for me. And it sounds like this was the blueprint, but then they're like, instead of it being a tragedy, why don't we actually just like make him not give in to like all the prejudice? And then he actually does become the good guy like he always wanted.
Megamind's sexy, low-key.
I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Guys, that's very out of character for Lily. I've never heard her describe an animated character as sexy. Like, that's very on brand for me. But, like... okay, but, like, Flynn Rider doesn't count, because, like, everyone thinks he's sexy, and he's, like, human. Like, thinking an oversized, like, Megamind, like, giant head alien, like... That's so different. Like, people saying, like, oh, Aladdin, like, okay, yeah, he's a human man, like... Yeah, that's just facts. But... if you have Caillou on your Hear Me Out cake, I think we need to put you on a police watch list, and someone needs... Bruce? Wait, the shark? Okay, I get that, though. Okay, Gil makes sense. Gil's literally the voice of Willem Dafoe. He just got that hot, mysterious guy energy. Yes, the hot fish from Nemo's Gil. Wait, Willem Dafoe, yeah. Yes, dude. And then, like, once you hear it, like, you can never watch Finding Nemo the same. You're like, oh my god, it's the Green Goblin. Okay, so that was a brief Lily intermission. Something Bad is the song that we are listening to now. Who is this man? Dr. Dillamond? Y'all, I don't know how they're gonna make him look in the movie, but this man has the ears of an animal and, like, horns? And hooves, I'm pretty sure. If you literally walk around in a town that has men like this, why are you staring at someone for being green is crazy. Oh, is he just, like, straight up actually an animal? Like, he just looks human because a human is in costume? Kind of like the lion. Like, the lion's not really a human lion. He's just a lion. But for production purposes, he looks like a human in a lion costume because he's a human in a lion costume. So, is this doctor, like, a goat? He the goat for real. Okay, sorry. Let's just listen to the lyrics, please. He's heard of an ox professor from Quox who's no longer permitted to speak. They're taking away these people's rights. Only rumors, but still enough to give pause to anyone with pause. It's given a little, what is that movie? Zootopia. Where, like, the animals, like, started acting, like, vicious and stuff. Like, now this animal, he's starting to act more like an animal, because, like, the lion could talk and stuff, and this guy, he's literally a teacher, and now he's trying to talk to her, and he says, something bad. Oh, sorry, something bad. Hello? Oh, he did it again, nothing truly bad. Oh no. Dr. Dillamond. Dude, the background music is awesome. Giving a little Sweeney Todd. A little ooky spooky. Music good, story good. Slaying. Dancing Through Life is the next song. Immediately pause. The song started. And also, who are you? Who is this man singing? Hero. I think Lily said that's a love interest. Winky Prince? What's a winky? Vincus, often mistakenly called the Winky Country, is western quadrant of the Land of Oz. I was gonna say, like, oh my god, Fiyero is so my type. And, like, just the way he's singing and, like, his attitude about things, like... But then I realized, like, he's the main, like, love interest of the whole musical. So he's, like, every theater girl's type. Like, I don't have a unique type. Like, he's literally written to be perfect and appealing to... And I don't think the word theater girl is fitting for me. Like, hello, I haven't listened to this before. I haven't listened to Hamilton. But, like... I don't know, girl. It actually made me really sad. It's not all the way done, but first of all, Glinda's a bitch. Hate her! She's giving Regina George. Because it's just a backhand of things. Like, she was like, ask her to the dance. Just so you don't dance with me. And she was like, wear this hat. Oh my god, like, it looks so good on you. You're so smart, and this hat is so smart. And, like... And on top of it, like, that guy was like... Nessa was like, hey, I know why you asked me to the dance. It's because you feel bad for me. You feel bad for me because I'm crippled and I'm in a wheelchair. And he was like, oh my god, no. No. Even though that's 100% why he asked her. Actually, it was even worse. The reason he asked her is because he wanted to impress Glinda. And she said that would be nice. But now he's like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. So, like, does he actually... Is he, like, into her now? Is he actually feeling her? Or does he just, like, feel extra bad and he's doubling down? Like, oh my god. Specifically, like, when she was like, hey, I know you only asked me because I'm crippled. And then he goes, no, it's because you're so beautiful. Is my trauma showing? Is it men lying to me? Triggering me? Maybe. Yeah. We did that all in one song. Oh no. Popular's next. Okay, this one I actually know. Makeover, I simply have to take over. I know. You will be popular. Sounds like a boy chose Glinda over Miss Elfie. So I'm not that girl. I just feel like I find ballads relatable, but just a lot of times I like to have fun and I like big musical numbers. Even if they're like relatable, I don't know. It's just like something like that is never gonna be like my favorite Wicked song. If I'm not that girl as your favorite Wicked song, I'm not throwing shade at you at all whatsoever. I just want to know. Like, if that's your... Actually, if you're a Wicked fan, please tell me your favorite Wicked song in general. And why. One Short Day is what we're listening to now. You're going to the Emerald City. Aww. Elphaba's really excited about being in the Emerald City because everything's green and she's green. So One Short Day, it was so cute. It was like two best friends visiting like New York City and they're like, oh my gosh, this is where we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna live our dreams. And it was really just like fun and like the people in the streets were singing. They're just like, yeah, we're two good friends in the city. And then Glinda goes, two best friends in the city. So cute. Because they actually seem like friends now. It doesn't seem like she's being sneaky and trying to get something out of this, but I could also be wrong. But I think they're actually like genuinely friends right now. What do we have next? A Sentimental Man. I think this is a wizard singing. Okay, yeah. Line that stuck out is because I think everyone deserves a chance to fly. Like soar, be successful, but I think it also means like fly, foreshadowing. She's gonna fly away on her broomstick. Okay, next. Oh, Defying Gravity. I've heard it, but I've never really like listened to it and like heard it. I didn't think Defying Gravity would happen right now, so I just need a little context for what is going on. She just meets the wizard. He sings a song saying he's a sentimental man. But going from that to this is crazy. I guess she finds out that he's actually trying to oppress the animal people even more. And Elphaba's like, no. And you guys are gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this parallel. So you know in Zootopia when Judy Hopps realizes that the lamb, who's the mayor's like assistant, is the one who's secretly like making all the animals like turn like vicious. She realizes that it's her and she's like, girl, like you can join me and we'll just like keep the vicious animals down, and then we'll rule. So it's like, oh, okay, now that I'm saying this out loud, I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else, because it makes sense to me. Basically, Glinda, she's like, I want my dolls. I want them to be out so they can talk to each other. So Glinda's just like, Elphaba, say sorry to the wizard and you could still be with him. And she's like, oh my gosh, I can't. I know it's been my dream my whole life, but I just can't with all that he's doing. So, it appears I have misjudged Miss Glinda because I figured she was just like turning her back on Elphaba. And I thought she was like ditching her and was going to go back to her old ways and do something sneaky and mean. But they were just like, hey, we're gonna go our separate ways. But like, it was good knowing you and I hope you find your happiness. So, okay. Glinda, I don't hate you. Even though I am putting you in witch's clothes. I mean, I guess you are both witches anyways to begin with. I saw someone do this and I thought it was so goofy. I always forget you could change clothes on dolls. But yeah, these are, I think I just might keep them this way for Halloween. This is our Halloween costumes. Okay, anyways, next song. So that was on to Act 1. Glinda is back to her shady ways because it's just been, from what it seems like, it's been a while. I don't know. People are praising her and she doesn't like correct them when they say bad things about Elphaba. She just kind of goes along with it because it benefits her. We're on Wonderful, and there's just a wonderful, wonderful instrumental. Oh, this is fun! Great musical number. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I need. That is what I crave. And he is so sneaky. He's so sneaky. The wizard is so sneaky because he was trying to get her. He was trying to get her because he was saying, Elphaba, literally the most celebrated people are like rehabilitated people. So if you just act like you learned your lesson and you could stand on my side and everyone in Oz will celebrate you. There'll be a whole day celebrating you, which literally brings us back to her song earlier where she was saying like, hey, I want everyone to like have a day to celebrate me. He like literally said her full on fantasy and is trying to like, hey, turn a blind eye to the corruption and join me and we'll all celebrate you. Well, we are on As Long As You're Mine. Oh, this started way more dramatic than I thought. So, for this song, Elphaba is singing this with Fiyero, hot guy from earlier, who Glinda also had a crush on and I thought Glinda was marrying, but I guess Glinda didn't marry him. But yeah, so they have a newfound love for each other. And they know it's not gonna last long. Like, she's a fugitive now, so I'm assuming she told the wizard, up yours, buddy. So, she sings this and then she rushes off because she thinks her sister's in trouble. But, yeah. Let's have a little romantic break. I think we need that. Not them saying the musical title in the song. She said, for the first time, I feel wicked. I like that they added the romance to the story. I think the story needed it at this moment. They are able to cover so much and it doesn't feel like the plots aren't being explored. Because like sometimes they try to do too much to keep it interesting, but it's like so far it seems like it's all working. That wasn't my favorite musical number because you know, they slow it down. That no good deed. I already feel like I need context for this. She starts out screaming. Okay, how did we get here? Because I thought Nessa was in trouble, so she ran away to find her sister. But it turns out when she was screaming at the beginning of the song, she wasn't saying, ah! She was actually saying, Fiyero! I don't know how I didn't hear that, but yeah, that's what she has said. In her, like, she's chanting because she's, like, trying to say, let his flesh not be torn, let his blood not stain. Though they beat him, let him feel no pain, let his bones never break, because Fiyero is missing and she doesn't know where he is. Okay, but later in the song she's saying Nessa, Dr. Dilliman, and Fiyero. I didn't get to that part in the song yet, but I'll keep listening because now I'm thinking maybe something did happen to Nessa and something happened to Dr. Dilliman, and now she thinks Fiyero is next. She's being tortured by the wizard's guards over her whereabouts. Her sister did die. Okay, so Miss Glinda here had them drop a house on her sister so she would come forth. And then when they didn't, they're torturing Fiyero about her whereabouts, and I just want to know if she knows about that. But she's like, oh my gosh, all my life I've tried to do good, I've done good things, and yet all these bad things keep happening to the people that I love. So she said, forget it, I'm going to stop trying to be good. And that's what this song is. Oh girl, she just said, I'm never going to do something good again. Ever again. Surprise! Wasn't expecting the Tin Man to show up. Tin Man just entered the chat. He said that it's Elphaba's fault that he's a Tin Man, and he's glad he doesn't have a heart, because now he's going to be heartless when he kills her. Lion dropped in the chat. The lion fight his battles when he was a baby, then he wouldn't be a coward today, and it's her fault he's a coward. Interesting. But back to the Tin Man, that's got to make you question. Oh. I was like, maybe she turned him into a Tin Man when she was still trying to be, like, good. And maybe he was, like, a bad man who was in cahoots with the wizard, and that's why she punished him and turned him into a Tin Man, and she's like, since you have no heart anyways. But now I'm thinking she did swear to never do a good thing ever again. So maybe she just turned him into a Tin Man just for funsies. I don't know if that's explored in the musical or not, but I got a question about that, so if you got an answer, let me know. That song was so short. Guys, we're almost done. There's only 2 more songs left. I don't want it to be done. I don't want her to be wicked. Here's my beef. This is, like, so nice. Such a sweet song. And she's like, I know everything I am today is because of you. Like, Glinda was saying that to Elphaba. And then it's like, girl, we saw the Wizard of Oz. You had her killed. So I'm just like, how does this end? I don't understand. Aw, she talks about how she was friends with Glinda. Okay, but am I not having this information correct? Like, did Glinda not have her sister killed? This is a really great song. The only thing that's making me not like it is because the context around it that I don't understand. But, like, oh my gosh, I relate to this. Like, I have so many friends that are no longer in my life, but, like, they were so important to me, and definitely, like, knowing them has, like, changed me for good, like, in a good way. And, like, they were a great chapter in my life, and I'm so glad they were a part of it. It's, like, a very sweet song. Alright, here we go. Last song, which is Finale Wicked. Dramatic. Oh! This is the beginning! So at the beginning of the musical, they were happy she was dead, but it's not because Dorothy came. It's because they thought they actually, like, got her. Damn, what a journey. What a journey. That was so good. It's so good that they're making it a movie. It's something that so many people have loved forever, and I've just been sleeping on it completely. So, to the people of the Wicked fandom, please accept me into your fandom. It's not just for the hype, like, I actually deeply enjoyed that a lot. That was so good. I'm so excited for the movie now. I was already excited for it because it's kind of like the promotion of the Barbie movie. Like, it just seemed like such a fun thing to go, like, see with your girls, have fun. They got, like, the toys and stuff. Like, I don't know. It just was giving, like, that same energy to me. So I was like, oh my gosh, can't wait for Wicked Fall, even though I don't know anything about Wicked. Just like when Barbie summer happened, you know? And now I'm really glad that I took the time to like sit and listen to it. And I'm just really excited to see it as a movie and actually be able to watch the whole thing, because again, I still have like holes in the story, but I'm gonna have to listen to these songs like a lot more, get these lyrics like in my brain. Now I'm like really curious about what other musicals am I sleeping on. Like again, I've never listened to Hamilton, I've never listened to In the Heights, like there's a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna do it on YouTube because I just don't like, I don't want to get copyrighted or any of that. And I thought it might be too early to try and like start a Patreon. But if I had a Patreon where like once a month I listen to a new musical, that might be, I don't know, that's something that I'm considering. So if you think that sounds interesting, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't offend really hardcore Wicked fans. I'll see you guys next time.